Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Reprieve Media CIC interview. Apologies for the background noise. We've got a fundraiser in a cafe who is about to allow us a quick interview for 10 minutes before he gets back to work at 1 a.m. on this Friday afternoon. The man in question is Benny Turner, Peterborough-based musician, CIC creator, and fundraiser, and Benny is going to tell us a little bit for the next 10 minutes or so about the event coming up, which is in fact starting tomorrow. Benny, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. I'm really just want to apologise for the background noise again. I'm in a cafe on my lunch. I'm about to leave actually, so maybe the background noise will get better in a minute.
No problem, sir. I mean, you're coming over loud and clear on the recording level, so hopefully everything will be okay. Thank you for taking the time to join us, Benny. Could you tell us a little bit about the event, please, and how people can support the event?
Yeah, I mean, it started because a few years ago, I occasionally we go to a church in on All Saints Road called it's All Saints Church, and a few years ago they did a ride around the Green Wheel for a homeless charity. And I kind of we did that, and it was amazing. But then it stopped. It completely stopped, and they don't do it anymore. So I kind of got the. I'm a keen cyclist myself. I mean, amateur. I'm not professional or anything, but I like cycling. It's kind of my sport. It's my thing, and it's what I do to relax as well. And I thought, hang on, why don't I do this? Because something that I enjoy, but also. I work with people with mental health issues and various, complex issues. So I thought, why not combine the two? Try and get the church back involved again. I'm not sure if any of those guys are coming, but just kind of resurrect that idea, get it going again, and sort of put it out there. And load of people have signed up now. I think we've got about 30 people riding actually, and so that's it. I kind of hand-picked the charity just because I have personal experience and with mental health, especially men's mental health. I've seen a lot of men. I'm 45 now, and I've seen a real decline in kind of mental health amongst a lot of people that I used to know, people I grew up with. I've experienced a lot of suicide, amongst people, and drug abuse and all kinds of stuff. So I thought, why not do something to kind of raise some money for a charity that supports those kind of issues.
And I understand the charity that you're raising funds for is the Cambridgeshire, Peterborough and South Lincolnshire Mind, CPSL Mind. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I don't know why I thought of that. I just instantly kind of thought of that. I don't know why. I think my mum actually used to work for mental health services, and like I say, I've always been involved in that and been around that kind of stuff. So and they're also close to where we work. So we're based in Millfield in Peterborough, which is kind of a central point of Peterborough. It's also a very kind of prominent place in Peterborough, and I think Mind. Well, they used to have a place in Millfield. I'm not sure if they do anymore. I think they're in town now, in the centre of town. But yeah, so I just thought of that, contacted them, and then they got in touch and said, we really want to support you in supporting the charity. And I've been liaising with a lady called Debbie, who's amazing. She's so cool. She came out and met me, and she's been arranging stuff and promoting stuff, their end, her and her colleagues, and they're going to be there at the event. So it's really cool. We haven't raised that much so far, but I feel like the event hasn't happened yet. So hopefully we'll raise some more tomorrow.
I mean, I'm sure you will, Benny, because most people that, as you know, you've talked about the decline in mental health as well. Obviously, there's a decline in people's expendable wealth as well. You know, I'm sure people will support the event as and when they can, which is a cycling ride around the green wheel of Peterborough. I mean, you mentioned that you've had plenty of registrations for the event. Just how many are you expecting on the day, roughly, do you think?
I don't know. I think so far, I mean, on the sign up, you know, because I've done it through Google sign up form thing, and I think we've got about 20. I've got about 20 signed up on there, but they've got people they're coming with. So I estimate about 30 people doing the ride. People of all, you know, from all walks of life and all ages and all, you know, the thing's open to everyone. So I think it's going to be a good turnout, really. I've got family members come in to sort of see us off, and yeah. So I mean, I've been involved in a lot of organising events in my time. I used to promote festivals and do lots of different things and organise stuff, and I never go in with too many expectations because you know, I've organised events where, you know, no people have turned up, and then I've helped organise events where hundreds of people have turned up. So, you know, you just don't really know, and you can do the best. You do the best that you can to promote it. You just don't really know what's going to happen on the day. But I'm not really sort of focused on that. I guess I'm just focused on the ride and just enjoying the moment. You know, enjoying the ride and enjoying spending time with people that I've never met. And yeah, raise some money if we can. That's it, really.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned the big grand depart tomorrow. I understand that if people would like to see the grand depart, they can do that in Peterborough Central Park tomorrow morning. Is that right?
Yes, mate. So yeah, we're gonna set off from the Willow Cafe, which is the, you know, the main cafe, the only cafe in Central Park, Peterborough. I kind of grew up in Peterborough, so I grew up as a child, kind of playing around the park and being around the park. The park was my playground when I was a kid. You know, I'm 45 now, and there used to be a cafe there when I was a kid. And I remember when we were kids, we used to help the guy. I can't remember his name now, but we used to help the guy set out the chairs, and we'd get free ice creams and stuff like that. So I've always thought of the park as being kind of my, you know, part of my home, and this whole area really, Millfield and the park, that's where I grew up. So we're going to set off from there and help the guy, the Willow, the guy called Andy. He's a lovely guy, always supports things that are happening around the city. Very charitable man, and he's agreed to help set up the table and the stand for the charity tomorrow morning. So we're going to go from 9:30, and I'm going to be there from 9:30, and then everyone's going to come for 10 o'clock, I think, and then we're going to, you know, have a bit of a chat and then see how it goes. Head off, get some water, get some coffee, and get going.
Yes, I mean, you've certainly got a long day ahead of you, that's for certain, and it's going to be a very great day for team bonding, like you said, and team building and forging relationships. I'm wary of the time, Benny. Yeah. It's 7 minutes to 1. So we would what we do is we better touch on where people can actually support the event in a financial manner. If somebody is listening to this interview, where can they donate to you? And also, where can they keep up to date with the event on any social media channels, etc.?
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. It's a bit difficult because these days every kind of web, you know, it's all on the web, and every internet address, every URL is quite complicated to say. But basically, I guess the best way to find out is to, you know, you can find me on Facebook. I'm Benny Turner from Peterborough, and the event is called, I've named it Let's Ride. So it's called Let's Ride for Mental Health Peterborough. So I guess you can find it on Facebook there, and then, you know, through that you can sort of navigate to the sign up form, the link and stuff. The the donation page is through Just Giving. So it's justgiving.com. And I think if you just search in the justgiving.com, if you just do a search on there, if you're sort of savvy with that, you just type "Let's Ride for Mental Health Peterborough," and then it should just come up, and then you can find the link to donate. I think we've raised just over £200 so far, which is really amazing actually, because no one, we haven't even done it yet. So I think that's really great. So I'm aiming to raise £1,000 if we can, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about the partaking in the event, I think, and like you say, the bonding thing. I think that's really important. That's more important for me than anything. And I actually want to say that I want to plan and do this. I want to do this every year. So hopefully we'll do this next year, and whether it's for the same charity or not doesn't matter really. It's more about the getting together and getting people talking and doing it, like physical exercise together. I think that's really important.
Yes, I mean, I can confirm to you now that the event page is actually quite easy to find on Just Giving. I mean, I've just followed your instructions on screen now, because the beauty of this OBS software is I can work on the internet and still record the tab open and work on the internet in the background.
OBS is really good, yeah.
So what I've done is I've just opened up a separate tab in the background, opened up Just Giving, and have searched Benny Turner, Peterborough, Let's Ride for Mental Health. And the page has come up straight away. 21% raised of £1,000 target by 17 supporters, 17. Yeah. So already, without the event even happening, you've got a strong nucleus of support from 17 individuals already before you've even turned a wheel on the event. So congratulations to you for that. You should be really proud.
Oh, nice one, Paul. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate you contacting me, and I better go now because I've actually got a session now, so I'll have to scoot off. But,
yes, fantastic. Benny, can I just say thank you very much for taking the time to do this interview. I know how busy you are. I know how busy you've been for the last 15 years, probably, sir. So what I will do is I'll stop this recording now. Thank you very much, Benny, and good luck with the event tomorrow.
Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate it, mate. And it's good to speak to you again, mate. Cheers. Take care.